Who's to blame? Where I'm at, I'm right here. Can you see me? Yo, 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 what's up? Jay Trap, what's going on with you? Philly fan, we gonna get into it, man. What's going on? What's going on? We gonna get into it, King Leaf. We gonna get into it. We gonna get into it. What's good, Miss Kennedy? What up? Kirsten, what's up? On a flight? All right, have a good one. Have a good one. Safe travels. Why is the medical staff so bad? Brandy, what up? What up? Eric Munez, how about them Cowboys? You was waiting for me to go live so bad. So bad. The Cowboys still haven't beaten anybody over 500. I'm not impressed with the Cowboys. You know what I mean? I will say this about the Cowboys before I talk about the Eagles. I'm impressed with Dak Prescott. I am thoroughly impressed with Dak Prescott. I'll keep it real. Dak Prescott is playing good. You know what I mean? He playing good. You got to call a spade a spade. He playing good. So it is what it is. Howie Roseman's to blame. Let me ask Eagles Nation something real quick. Let me ask Eagles Nation something real quick before we get into it. Into the meat and potatoes and what we about to get into. I got a real question for y'all. So we just coming off a 2-game losing streak and we lose to the Patriots at home by 7 points. Why do y'all always act like it's the end of the world? Y'all act like y'all act like we were publicly executed, publicly humiliated by the Patriots. When we all know that that wasn't even the case. That wasn't the case. Defense played well. The Patriots only scored one time in the second half. The Patriots only got one touchdown the entire game. One touchdown the entire game. I don't understand. Carson Wentz didn't have his best game. The offense, we know the situation with the offense. No Alshon Jeffrey, no Deshaun Jackson. You know what I mean? If Alshon Jeffrey played, do you think it come down to us throwing a jump ball up to Nelson Agholor, who one of the worst ball trackers on the team? Come on, man. You think it come down to that? Carson Wentz missed a couple throws. Tom Brady missed a lot of throws. But we only coming down on Carson Wentz, though. That was the worst half. That was the worst first half of Tom Brady's career. But they found a way to win. They made adjustments. They did what they were supposed to do. Tough fought game, man. A 7-point game. A 7-point game. We know who don't need to be on the roster next year. We know. But we're not going to sit here and make it seem like that, you know, we can't keep doing that. Because, you know what I mean? They were good enough to beat the Bills. They were good enough to beat the Bears. We're not worried. The NFC East race is far from over. It's going to come down to us beating Dallas. It's going to come down to us beating Dallas. We get back a healthy Alshon Jeffrey should be healthy. You know what I'm saying? It's going to come down to a lot of stuff, but I believe we got the tools in the box to fix these problems. You know what I mean? You looking at a situation to where Nelson Agholor and Ortega-Whiteside got to be on the field. Come on. One of the major flaws that I seen in the game, we are not beating Dallas with what we have. Listen, man, listen. You are all welcome to quit. Y'all act like we're on a 4-game losing streak. We just was on a 2-game winning streak. You are welcome to quit. But I look at Dallas' schedule and I look at our schedule and I see a lot of winnable games on our roster. Dallas got the Patriots next. And way better conditions. It ain't going to be rainy and cold, I don't think. I think the temperature going to be different. They got the Patriots next. I think they got the Patriots at home. What's going on, man? Thank you for the donation, brother. They got the Patriots at home. Then after that, they got the Dallas next 4. I think is New England, the Bears, the Rams, and the Bills. That's their next 4. Desert Eagle, what's up, bruh? Our next 4 is the Seahawks, the Dolphins, I think the Redskins, and the Giants. Come on, bruh. I'm not worried about that. Dallas could easily lose 3 out of their next 4. Easily. And we could win 3 out of our next 4. Easily, bruh. Easily. And the defense playing good. The defense playing good. The Giants don't have a chance against our defense right now in the passing game. They don't got a chance against our defense. We got the 4th rank. You know what I mean? We've been shutting down the run all year. Giants don't got a chance against our defense. And we're going to have our way with their defense. People are going to come back healthy. You know what I mean? We got to go through this every point in the year. Everybody want to quit. You think we beating the Seahawks? I think we can. I think we can. I don't know, man. It's hard. It's hard to say. That is an MVP candidate you going up against. Right now, no. Right now, no. I thought we could have beat the Patriots. I thought that was a game we should have won. But right now, as of right now today, I don't think we're going to beat the Seahawks either. So I can only imagine what your attitude is going to be while we're on a 2-game streak. I think we need to beat the Seahawks, though. I think we need to, though. You know what I mean? Lane Johnson without the game, then the whole game plan switch. When you lose both of your tackles in the game, you know what I'm saying? But that's not no excuse, man. That's no excuse. Carson Wentz held on to the ball. Hey, Darren, man, appreciate the donation, bro. Carson Wentz held on to the ball way too long. Several times he held onto the ball too long. I don't understand why Miles Sanders not being used in the passing game. You had a unique opportunity to see why Tom Brady is Tom Brady, and to see why Carson Wentz is still a young quarterback at times. You had a really unique opportunity to see that, man. You know what I'm saying? Carson Wentz refused sometimes to check down. He looks for the big play too much. You know what I mean? And then when he decided to check down, it's really when somebody right there running step for step. Sometimes you got to take the 3-yard pass, the 4-yard pass. That's as good as a run. You take the 4-yard pass to put yourself in a 3rd and 6 instead of throwing it incomplete. You know what I mean? Sometimes you got to take what the defense give you because your time going to come to throw that pass that you've been wanting to throw. Carson Wentz will risk a safety to look for a big shot. The play was complete to Arcega-Whiteside, but that's a situation where you got to throw that away. He stumbled out the pocket, barely stayed on his feet. Come on, man. Come on. Nobody could get open besides Zach Ertz. I don't blame the choices Carson Wentz made throwing wise, but holding on to the ball sometimes is just ridiculous. I got you, Darren. Holding on to the ball sometimes is just ridiculous. Lloyd said, if the Eagles beat the Patriots that own us, how does that make sense? It makes perfect sense because we beat you in the Super Bowl and we beat you in the last regular season meeting. So if we beat you twice in a row in a regular season, then yeah. And we beat you in the Super Bowl, yeah, it smells like to me. What are you talking about? How does it makes perfect sense. Y'all came out on top. 17-10, y'all won. You know what I mean? I'm not mad at the win. It was a tough fought game. We beat you in 2004. Come on, bro. I was still in high school in 2004. Why are you talking about a game that happened 10 years ago? Why are you talking about a game that happened 10 years ago? The Dallas Cowboys own us. You want me to tell you why? Because they beat us 3 straight times. That wasn't 10 years ago. We own the Rams. We beat them the last 2 times we played them. Come on, what are you talking about? I'm mad we should have won 2 Eagles champs. I feel like we should have won that game. You know what I mean? The offense could not get rolling, man. The defense played really, really good, man. The defense allowed that 1 touchdown coming out of halftime, and that was it, man. That was it. I never seen the Patriots punting like that, man. If you had Deshaun Jackson and Jeffrey, you would have won. I believe we would have won too. It's sad we got to wait till the schedule gets soft when somebody got to quit because we are frustrated. We're not waiting till the schedule gets soft. You know what I'm saying? The Patriots are going to be a number 1 or number 2 seed in that conference. The Patriots are a good team. You know what I mean? But we still have opportunities to take care of business. I'm not mad at losing 7 in a game that had bad weather conditions. I'm not mad at losing by 7 to the Patriots. I'm mad at how the offense looked. And for everybody that want to blame Nelson Agholor on that last play, that he dropped a game-tying touchdown, that's a difficult catch, man. That's a difficult catch. We are so hard on all of our receivers, man. It's ridiculous. That's a difficult catch, man. It's a difficult catch. Top-notch receivers have dropped easier passes than that. That's a difficult catch, man. He had his hands on it, though, by the rule. He should have been able to find some way to pick it up. He tracked the ball beautifully. He had to bend backwards to a 90-degree angle. That was a difficult catch. That wasn't an easy catch. You know what I'm saying? He made it difficult. I don't know how that's even possible that he made it difficult. Tyreek Hill made that catch. We don't got Tyreek Hill, though. We don't have Tyreek Hill. We got Nelson Agholor. The catch was a difficult catch, man. I played football, man. It was a difficult catch. You got to worry about staying in bounds and contorting your body backwards. It was a difficult catch, but it still could have been caught. If that was Alshon Jeffrey, had he played, that's a jump ball. Alshon Jeffrey puts his back to the sideline and out jumps the defender. It's a catch that way. Wasn't the most accurate throw either, but it got there. We ran the ball, picking up first downs with Miles Sanders. Miles Sanders should have been used in the pass game, man. I was for it, man. Tony Romo was even saying it, man. Why are you not using Miles? That's the best mismatch we got. Those cornerbacks were playing second and third stringers yesterday. Carson Wentz wasn't gonna get nothing really going in the passing game. Where was Jay Ajayi? Come on, we gotta use football common sense now. Jay Ajayi ain't playing over a year. Why would Jay Ajayi, after signing Jay Ajayi last week, why would he be getting touches? So he can get hurt? He's not even used to contact right now. Zeke went to Cabo. They put him on a pitch count. Zeke played last year. Zeke missed preseason and they ain't let him go 100%. That's not how you do things when you play in a sport like this, man. That's not how you do things when you play in a sport like this, man. If I'm a boxer, I don't lay off from boxing for a year, then come back and fight the defending champion. No, you got to take some baby fights to get used to it first. What position I play tight end? I'm still proud of Agholor for the effort. I mean, effort ain't going to keep him on his roster. I'm disappointed he act like he tore his knee after he missed the catch. You missed the catch. It is what it is, man. You ain't got to fake an injury for it. Yeah, Howard was injured. You know what I mean? As soon as he missed the catch, he holding his knee. I'm like, come on, man. I hope it was tore. I'm like, damn, he tore it. You know what I mean? I'm feeling bad for him. Come on, you walking off on your own power. You didn't catch the ball. It's cool. It was a difficult try. You went after it, though. You gave it your all, man. Romo should call plays, yeah. Sanders more carries. Sanders need to be involved in the passing game, man. Involved in the passing game. I mean, it's a no-brainer, man. Ain't no linebacker gonna be able to cover him. Ain't no linebacker. I agree that Doug Peterson does need help calling plays. He needs help calling plays. I think you know what, man. I feel you, man. I feel you, Devon. I think that he's overthinking it. I think Nelson Agholor is really overthinking it, man. But I need somebody that got confidence, man. Because Nelson Agholor is the only one that can get separation. The only one. He got the route running and the speed. He just got to catch the ball, man. You could tell Brady aging. Absolutely, you could tell Brady aging. Brady missed weight. Brady had a worse game than Carson Wentz. But they made the critical plays. They know he wasn't going. They respected us, and that's why they won. They respected their opponent. They had to pull out the trickery. Tackling start getting bad at the end of the game. We tackling people, they just sliding off it. You know what I mean? You ain't missed much. Rue growed up. The defense showed up. Absolutely. I'm proud of the defense going forward. I'm really liking what I'm seeing out of the defense going forward. I don't understand why we can't put it together and have the offense and the defense playing well at the same time. You know what I mean? It was good to see Arcega-Whiteside catch a pass, though. It was good to see that. Yeah, we was putting hands on Brady. That's what you're supposed to do. Not a lot of people. Not a lot of people could have caught that pass at the end of the game that didn't catch. Cowboys have only beat cupcakes this season. We know. I got you with the wrench. Not a lot of wide receivers could have made that catch. It's a tough catch. Now, what Carson Wentz should have did. Now, I think Carson Wentz made the right throw because it gave the wide receiver a chance. But Carson Wentz should have. Carson Wentz don't do this a lot. Carson Wentz don't throw the pass that forces the call. You know what I mean? A lot of good quarterbacks and a lot of elite quarterbacks, they throw the pass that forces the pass interference call. Like how we scored in the first, like how we got the first 3 points. There was Carson Wentz took a shot, and it was a blatant pass interference. He forced the ref to throw a flag. You know what I mean? And sometimes you got to do that. I can't believe we're 5-5. I mean, that ain't that bad, man. Basically, in all honesty, man, you probably got to win out. You probably got to win out. You probably got out, man. You got to win out, or you got to hope the Dallas Cowboys just start losing games. We definitely dropped a lot of interceptions, man. McLeod dropped one. Darby dropped one, but I can't even fault Darby for dropping that interception, man. Darby was on the other side of the field, and he chased him down. Jalen Mills wasn't going to catch up to that ball. So you know what I mean? I'm not mad at nobody for dropping interceptions. Jalen Mills dropped one, but he was out of position. It hit him. Maddox could have had one too. I agree. No wide receivers on our roster make unbelievable catches, and it ain't that bad. They don't, man. They don't. It's not a lot of people in the NFL that make unbelievable catches, man. We acting like every team got somebody that make these catches. That we don't. They don't. Those are special wide receivers. You talking about Odell Beckham? You know what I mean? We don't have. A lot of teams don't have that. A lot of teams. Am I a Pats fan? Absolutely, I'm not a Pats fan this week, but I know the Patriots are going. The Patriots are hard on themselves. They're hard on themselves. They know that they could have put up more than 17, and that defense ain't. Man, the Patriots are going to beat the Cowboys. Come on, man. Come on. I'm not worried about that. We gotta hope Minnesota lose too. Why would we have to hope Minnesota lose? I only care about my wide receivers. Our wide receivers as a collective group, without Deshaun Jackson there to spread the field, and without Alshon Jeffrey being 100%, it's not a good group. We acting like everybody 100%. Hey, thank you for the donation, bro. We were 4-6 at the same time last year, and we had gotten embarrassed by the Saints. We will be okay. I already know we're going to be okay, man. The problem is this, man. When we win a division, when we get into the playoffs, how far can we go? You know what I mean? That's a problem for me. Edelman almost broke Maddox's back. Well, on that play with Julian Edelman, Julian Edelman thought that Maddox had intercepted the pass. He was trying to just bring him down to the ground. It should have been a personal foul on that, though. You got to watch out for that. He grabbed his neck and stuff like that. Maddox just came back from a head injury. You know what I mean? Bro, didn't you catch tight end? You know Aggie was supposed to catch that. I'm tired of needing luck from other teams. We need to step up and play. That's not. I'm telling you, since I played tight end, that's not an easy catch to make. Now, it was me, and I knew the ball was coming to me. I would have my back. I would have my back to the goalpost. Agholor was facing the end zone. I would be facing the quarterback if it's me, so I can have a jump ball opportunity. If it's me, I want to go up and fight for the ball. I'm not trying to wait for it to fall in my hands and try to track it. It was windy as hell yesterday. So you know what I mean? Regardless, it wasn't an easy catch, bruh. It was not an easy catch. It wasn't an easy catch. Alshon Jeffrey would have went up and put his back to the, you know what I mean? Alshon Jeffrey would have did a better job of putting his back to the goal line and going up and making a tough catch. It would have been easy had he tracked it better. Yeah. I don't think he tracked it well. I will say that. But he still ended up putting himself in position for it to touch his hand, so he should have caught the ball. He should have caught the ball. You know what I mean? I will say if it touched your hands, you catch the ball. It wasn't an off-target throw. It's just one of them situations to where it's just not an easy catch. I got you, Trey. I don't care. I don't care how you cut it, man. That wasn't an easy catch to make. The one he dropped in Atlanta was right in his breadbasket. That's the easy catch. That was a tough catch. Can't blame him for that. It was a tough catch. It was a tough catch. That would have been a spectacular grab had he made that. That was a number one wide receiver catch. I don't know, man. A lot of number one wide receivers ain't catching that pass, bro. They not catching that. Cowboys lead the NFL in drops. No excuse for Wentz. That's why they're only 6-4. That's why they only 6-4. That's why Dak Prescott on pace to have 5,000 passing yards. They only 6-4. And they haven't beat a team over 500 because they lead the NFL in drops. People talking about the Cowboys and the Eagles like I don't understand. The records are close. 5-5 team and a 6-4 team. I'm not understanding. That's not the measuring stick for us. Y'all ain't do nothing crazy. The Patriots next week, and we're gonna see how good y'all do. We're gonna see if it's a 7-point game when it's all said and done. You know what I mean? Right, y'all about to be 6-5 like shit. I don't understand. I don't understand. Y'all beat the Lions without Matt Stafford, man. Y'all still gonna have to play the Bears, who we beat. You still gonna have to play the Patriots, who we didn't beat. You still gonna have to play the Bears, who we beat. You know what I mean? And you gotta play the Rams. Y'all, and you gotta play us. You know that's gonna be a tough game against us. We're not sweating that, bro. We're not sweating that. I will be shocked if we beat Seattle. I will be shocked. I just don't see it happening. I mean, the defense in the best shape that they ever been in to make it happen, but I don't see it happening, man. Peterson needs to stop being ice cream, man. He do. Alshon Jeffrey made a catch like that in the Super Bowl, but Alshon Jeffrey ain't play yesterday. He ain't play yesterday, man. It's a real slim chance that we beat Seattle, man. But I don't think I think the defense is really clicking, man. Seattle is beatable. They beatable, but it's a very slim chance. It's a very slim chance. The best advantage for that game is that it's not prime time. It's not prime time. That's the advantage for the game. But we're gonna see. One loss for me. Every team in the NFL got a loss on their record, man. A 17-10 game, a close game, and a 7-point loss to Tom Brady and Bill Belichick. I'm not really that mad. I'm only mad at I'm just a little disappointed in Carson Wentz for holding on to the ball too long. I'm not mad that we lost this game. It was the Patriots. People act like we lost to the Bengals. It was the Patriots. You know what I mean? I'm just me personally. I'm not ready to say the season over because it's not over by a long shot. It's not over by a long shot. You know what I mean? They counted on us to lose to the Bills and the Bears, man. Everybody think we just gonna be losing to people. Right? It's not the Jets, it's not the Bengals. I don't get it, man. I don't get it, man. Don't be surprised if we beat Seattle, but it's a real slim chance, man. Official video coming later, man. You know, if you ain't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, man. We got a lot to talk about this week, man, because Russell Wilson is a problem. Mobile quarterbacks give us fits. And we got to find some type of way to make sure that somebody is guarding goddamn Clowney, man. It's ridiculous. Jason Peters' knee is done. Lane Johnson is in the first step of concussion protocol. You know what I'm saying? We got to make sure that we tight up front. And we got to run some type of bootlegs. The play design is awful, man. It's awful. We're going to talk about it later. The play design is awful. Carson Wentz hikes the ball and literally has to wait in the pocket for somebody to get open. I'd rather him get sacked than force a ball. I'm not going to lie. But the play design is awful. It's awful. Why don't you run a bootleg to create space for Carson Wentz so people ain't all crowding around him in the pocket? You know he gonna stand in the pocket and look for a big play. Call a bootleg then and draw something creative. No creativity, Donovan. You said it's no creativity. No creativity, man. They're not running no new routes that haven't been invented. They not. They're not using the running backs in the passing game. There's zero creativity, man. And it's just ridiculous at this point. Zero creativity. For them to draw up a play that ends with Nelson Agholor in the end zone. Why wouldn't it be Dallas Goedert? That's your I think that was the best option yesterday for a pass like that. To make a tough catch. Dallas Goedert. His first touchdown was a tough catch. Dallas Goedert should have been the one on the receiving end of that ball. He should have been, but there's no creativity, man. You know what I'm saying? And there's no creativity, and you can't blame Carson Wentz. You really can't blame personnel like that, man. You got to blame the offensive play callers for still coming out with this lukewarm offensive attack week in and week out. You got to blame Mike Groh and Doug Peterson, man, for calling these weak-ass plays, man. The play design is terrible, dog. It's terrible. We got the most boring offense in the NFL. The most boring offense in the NFL. There's nothing exciting about the offense. There's nothing exciting about it. You know what I mean? And until they change that, until they try to make some dynamic plays, they're like Nelson Agholor. I'm trying to tell you, man. Nelson Agholor is going to be a valuable wide receiver next year. So whoever picked Nelson Agholor up is going to be a valuable wide receiver because they're going to use Nelson Agholor in screens. They're going to use Nelson Agholor, going to be running the ball. Nelson Agholor is going to be very valuable wherever he goes. We using Nelson Agholor wrong. We using him like he Odell Beckham or something. That's not his game. That's not his game. We're using this dude wrong. And you know what I mean? I'm trying to tell you, Nelson Agholor is going to have a good year wherever he go next year. If he goes somewhere with a competent quarterback, he's going to have a good year. He's gonna have a good year. You know what I mean? I don't understand. I don't understand it, man. I don't understand whoever's drawing up these plays, man. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. But we gonna see, man. I give Nelson too much credit. No, I just know we're not putting Nelson in the proper position. We're not putting Nelson in the situation to succeed. Period. We're not putting him in a situation to succeed. Look how the Saints look. All right, Matt, if we had Ted Ginn on our roster, how would we be using him? As a deep threat, most likely. That's what the Saints use him for. As a deep threat. Remember Corey Addison? He had his role. He had a role with his team. Nelson Agholor needs a role. Stop trying to give him every route in the route tree. It ain't working out. It ain't working out. It ain't working out. Stop trying to give him every route in the route tree. It's not working out. Some things are unexcusable, but I think he could be put in a better situation too. A lot of the time he could be put in a better situation. You know what I mean? And I watch a lot of football, man, and I know that somebody like Bill Belichick will put him in a situation to succeed. You know what I'm saying? And nobody can dispute that, man. Nobody can dispute that. He'll be put. Think about how many wide receivers have went somewhere else and succeeded. You know what I mean? Think about it. He gets paid $10 million a year. He could do better. We gave him that money. He could have been a free agent. We gave him that money. We gave him $10 million this year because like he was due for something because he helped us win the Super Bowl. My bad. I got a phone call. Wentz is not a QB right now. I mean, after a loss, who really is a good quarterback? Who really is a good quarterback? You know what I'm saying? We always skip past the obvious. We know that the Philadelphia Eagles offense has struggled this year, and we also know Deshaun Jackson ain't played since week 1. We know that. We know Alshon Jeffrey ain't been healthy since we got him. You know what I'm saying? We know that we know that. Can we say this about Carson Wentz? He got a bunch of weapons and it's still underperforming. We can't say that. We can't say that. You know what I'm saying? We can't say that. I don't even really think he made any bad decisions. The only thing that he's doing wrong is holding on to the ball too long. That's the only thing he's doing wrong. Is holding on to the ball too long. Obviously, if you're holding on to the ball, nobody getting open. He's going through progressions. hoping somebody could get open. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he need to, if the hot route ain't open, he need to just run. You know what I'm saying? He's trying to make something happen. I can't fault the guy for that. He's trying to keep us in the game. The receivers are not getting separation. And the play calling is trash. That's what it is, man. But let me know what y'all think in the comments, man. I'm going to get to it, man. I'm going to get this official video together, man. We got the Seattle Seahawks, man. And it's not about to be easy. I'm going to tell you that right now, man.